Good morning. Let me get right to it. Yo, PSNow is on PC, right? So I just wanted to put my thoughts out there about it, because I've been thinking about trying it, but I just can't bring myself to do it. I mean, it's a few things I think about when I think about it, because man, honestly, when I used to game on console, PlayStation was the one. I had probably arguably the best experiences on PlayStation. I mean, yeah, there was Xbox 360, online, and Xbox 360 had a fair amount of offline experiences, one-player games and whatnot. But Sony's exclusives, man, to me just far outdid anything that ever came out on Xbox. I went to Xbox, man, live for online gaming. Can't compete with Gears of War, or really Gears of War 2 was the one, man, that I really had the most fun online with. I played all the Halos and this, that, and the other, all those other games online, but Gears of War 2 was just special, man. Hopefully Gears of War 4 can do it. But back on topic, a few things I'm thinking about, right? The Sony PlayStation brand, man, has some of the best games to have ever been made, really, under its name. I guess that's an arguable point, but that's how I feel about it. I mean, and it's honestly good to have them come to PC in some form or another. I think that's a great thing. It's as a PC gamer now, it is good to have, I guess, it seems like all platforms are in some way or another coming to PC. And also, they're supposedly releasing a dongle that's coming to PC also, so you can use your PS4 controller on PC, which I think is great. I'm glad that they're doing that. It seems like they're taking, I guess, Microsoft's approach. Even though, to me, the Xbox One controller is cool, but I do like the PS4 controller. It's just, I guess I like both, man. I use both for different things, but I like both, and both play great on some of the same games, in my opinion. But I just don't necessarily see myself picking one over the other. I like both of them, and I use both of them on PC. Some things I really might not like about it is that the games on PSNow are being streamed. This is a huge thing for me, man, because me as a PC gamer, I can't speak for everyone, but the higher frame rates, the better graphics, all that stuff that's generally associated with PC gaming, you don't get those upgrades with the game being streamed. It's almost like just playing it on console, I suppose. And then it might even be an inferior experience to playing it on consoles because it's being streamed. That's not good. And then, those games probably haven't been improved in any way, shape, or form. They're just streaming it the way it was when it came out on PS3 or PS2 or whatever game you're streaming. That's bad, because that's, even if you're streaming it, you would think they would do more work on the game to make it, better, I guess. But that's one of the things that sucks about this, and to me it makes me really not want to consider even doing it. And then if to me, to make this right, it needs to be optimized for PC. It needs to be able to be installed on PC. This is something that, if I'm gonna say Microsoft, because Microsoft has a console in it, at least they're allowing importing the game over to PC. This is something that Sony could be working on in the future. They could be working on making us a service like Steam or like GOG, Origin, Uplay, those services, Windows Store, and they're just gonna make games and maybe software that you can install from their store. You're just gonna see a PlayStation icon on the bottom right of the screen, just like I'm looking at GOG and Steam on the bottom right of my screen right now. So it could be going that route, and that's interesting for Sony to be doing that, because it's just they've been console forever, man, and to see them actually concede that or go with the market, because the market, I mean, if PC gaming is growing the way it's growing, then it's hard to ignore it. It's just something that everyone who has a hand in the pot of gaming is just gonna have to pay attention to, because money, and a lot of people are spending money. Nvidia is making a lot of money on these cards. AMD probably making quite a bit of money too on their new cards, and definitely Intel. Then you got, it's just so many brands for parts that are selling on PC, man. The whole profit margin for everybody is probably just going up, and PC gaming itself is just going up, man. So everyone has to pay attention to it. I mean, there's still probably going to be consoles out there, for people that don't want to deal with PC, and that's fine. But with so many options and so many ways to play games on the PC platform, especially having laptops where you can just pick up and have the whole gaming experience in that one foldable clamshell, that's awesome, man. And you can set that up anywhere. That's something that you can't do with consoles without some heavy modification, which is something someone may not want to go through, because if you buy a laptop, it's already put together for you. So that's one of the good things about it. So it's just options. But anyway, I'm just getting way off, but this is just something I think, Sony is considering. They're gonna come to PC, I'm thinking, with a store. They're already they got the PSNow service here, probably testing the waters and see what's gonna happen with it. I mean, for me, I just can't do it. When they start bringing it, bringing the games so that you can install them to PC, to a hard drive, and play them natively, and they're optimized for PC, then count me on board. I ain't paying no monthly subscription, I can tell you that though. I buy games like I buy them from any other service, but no monthly subscription for me, please. But anyways, thank you. Have a good day, and thank you for watching and listening.